that you've never seen before, right? You're probably doing it, but you ain't doing it how we do it, right? So we definitely want to get the information to you and share this information. That's all we want to do is share it and then let you make up your mind on what you want to do at the end. All right. So, like Mark said, if you are a guest, put your name in the chat. Let us know who invited you. All right. If you are a guest, put your name in the chat. Let us know who invited you. Definitely would love to know that so we can let your friend know that you was on tonight. All right. And then, secondly, keep your phone on mute, you guys. We don't want no interruptions as the presentation is going on, just for respect for me, so nobody don't miss anything that I'm sharing, and then also respect to your friend or family member that invited you, right? Because of course you want to show them that respect, because hey, they thought highly enough of you to get you the information, all right, and share it. Because they could have kept that blessing to themselves and said, hey, you know, I'm sorry, you got to get it how you live, but they said, no, you know what, I'm gonna share it with my friend and family members. So with that being said, I'm gonna get my screen ready for you guys to share this amazing opportunity that's out there and our amazing product as well. So with that being said, we got about 1 more minute doing the countdown. Let me get my screen ready. Handing it back over to you, Mark. What's up, Regina in the building? Hope you're feeling good and got your voice back.
Hey TJ, I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Okay, I heard your voice in a long time. Good to hear from you. What's up, everybody that's coming in, all the business partners? I'm so glad to have you on. Hopefully, you got at least one guest on, all right? Each. Hit them up. If you ain't got, if they ain't on now, hit them up, say what you're doing. Hop on this Zoom real quick. We got some great information we don't want you to miss, all right? So I'm going to get my screen ready, you guys. Y'all in for a treat. Guests, you are definitely in for a treat. The partners, they already know. So here we go. Let me get my screen shared, you guys. Thank you
All right,
again.
like I said, as y'all coming into the room, like I said, please mute your mic if you are unmuted, so we won't have no interruptions, so you can enjoy and get the benefits out of everything that we get ready to share with y'all. My name is Mark Leak. I'm a director with this company. TJ the Boss is our 2-star director. They get ready to do this presentation. Again, just be ready, be open-minded. If you got a few more people that you want to get on, go ahead and hit them up, but be open-minded on what you get ready to see. If you love traveling, then you are at the right place at the right time. So with no further ado, again, our TJ, our 2-star director. I had a wonderful time with this guy in Colombia just a few weeks ago that we took a world tour. Again, it was amazing, but we'll get into all of that towards the end of this presentation. But TJ, with no further ado, it's yours, my brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for that intro. Hey, everybody, welcome again. That's my bro, Mark Leak. You guys really jumped into this thing going, man. It took off, right? And so excited for him and the great things that's going to happen for him and his team as well. So let's talk about this amazing company and opportunity and product that I want to share with you today. Your friend thought so highly of you. They said, you got to see this, right? So the name of the company is called Trevorium. A better life requires a better way. That is the name of the company, and that is the motto. My motto is, when you know better, you do better, right? So if I'm showing you better, it's going to be on you to do better. Now, here's the legal disclaimer right here, because I am going to talk about money, and I am going to talk about investment, how it can be a great investment for you as well. But because of that, I got to let you know I'm not a financial advisor, all right? I don't have the credentials for all that. And because I'm going to show you how you can make some money and show you the real numbers that you can possibly make, all right? With this company, I have to give you this legal disclaimer, let you know it's no guarantees, all right? It is possible, but there's no guarantees. The reason why I say it's possible, because it's going to be on you. And anything you can do or think of or even dream of, it is possible, all right? So let's get to it, you guys. There is our amazing CEO and founder of this amazing company, all right, Mr. David and his wife Adela Hart. They are world-class entrepreneurs. He has a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional business and the direct sales industry. So he's not new to this, y'all. He is true to it. All right. He also won Entrepreneur of the Year finalist at the age of 24. So look, you guys, this guy's got some years behind him, and he got the game on lock, you guys. Definitely passionate and caring and committed to this amazing business and this amazing company and this amazing product, you guys, and the people He loved the people, and he comes with so much more to give, more than he is taking, you guys. So established in 2013, we just embarked on our 10 years. So this company has been around for 10 years. This isn't a brand new fly-by-night company that you probably have seen before. I know some people, oh, it's MLM. You probably don't hear, already got that in your head right now. It is definitely MLM, but this ain't something that you've ever seen before, all right? 400% annual growth since 2019. Listen, 2019 BC, before COVID, right? So it's only grown even more since that, you guys. It's only grown since that, because guess what? People are back outside getting revenge travel. They are trying to make up for them 2 years, right? So opportunity in 63 countries worldwide. We are open in 63 countries. This is not just in my backyard, your friend backyard, your cousin who invited you backyard. This is in 63 countries worldwide, where we have members all over the globe, and millions paid in commissions. How many of y'all wouldn't mind making a couple of extra dollars off of this millions, right? That is paid in commissions to add to more value to your life, right? Add to paying some of those residual bills. I'm going to talk about that here later. You see our corporate office right here in Temecula, California, you guys. So like I said, it's not in our backyard, y'all. So this is a real thing, you guys, and I'm definitely excited to share it with you. Now, there is the Team Legacy Travoring World Tour back last year, right? Just a little over a year ago, we was in Montego Bay at the Grand Palladium. You guys had an amazing time. The price I tell you we paid for that will blow your mind. But over 60 of us was on that trip, you guys. We all decided to go. I went for my birthday. Coach D went for her birthday. A couple of other guys and gals went for their birthdays as well, and we had the most amazing time, you guys. Y'all already know I'm a party animal anyway. If you don't know, now you know, right? And I absolutely love to be able to go and go for less, go more for less. Be a part of Passport Game and come on over here, right? Get you a passport and start traveling this world, you guys. So if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Me personally, I would be on the beach right now. I just came from one, but I'm ready to go back to another one. So you get to participate in two of the largest industries over here in Travoria, you guys. We got two of the largest industries, travel and the social sharing and direct sales industry. All right. With travel, which is our product, I'm going to show you how to save money on vacations, getaways, and dreamcations, things that you always dreamed to go into, places you've always dreamed of going to. And then I'm going to show you with the social sharing and direct sales how to make some residual and passive income. You got residual bills, right? Why not have some residual income? I ain't talking about your JOB either, all right? Because that ain't residual income, because once you die, that money stops. I'm talking about money that's going to keep going even after you gone, all right? So the travel industry, let's talk about our amazing product. We have this product that is so powerful, you guys, that everybody wants a piece of. Everybody, young, old, black, white, green, yellow, right? Everybody want a piece of it. The largest industry in the world is travel, with revenues over $8.2 trillion BC, right? 2017 BC, before COVID, right? It was running. Everybody was they was out there traveling, right? But now COVID came and everybody stopped for a minute, but now they back out there, right? Because they getting that revenge travel. All it did was change how we travel, right? And making sure we are safe when we travel, even safer, because some of us was doing those things before COVID even hit, right? So you get to save up to 70% on travel with us, earn travel points free, and get paid to travel. How cool is that? Getting paid to travel. You telling me you're going to pay me to do what I love to do? Let me hear more, right? So with our membership, you're going to get an amazing no markup net rates booking engine. You guys, you're going to get your own booking engine, just like you do with the old way with Expedia and Priceline. And you go to those things thinking you're saving, but you ain't. You're going to get a no markup rate net rates booking engine with us, where you can book activities. That's one more thing that we got with the old way of booking: cruises, dining, entertainment, rental cars, resorts, shows, hotels, and so much more. But for the sake of time, I can only give you the tip of the iceberg, all right? But I'm going to show you why we are the new way of travel versus the old way of travel. Why we're beating your old way of traveling like Expedia, right? Because that's what you do right now when you go and book, or you booking with a travel agent, right? So going on Expedia, we're going to show you our way versus their way. Let's say you go on Expedia because you used to that. That's your go-to, right? And you book this standard room at the Hotel Indigo for 2 nights for $148 a night. Plus tax is going to be $353 total is what you're going to pay. That's the old way of booking. Come on over here to Trevorium and you can book that exact same hotel for the exact same amount of nights. Listen, the exact same days. We looked it up on our site. $218.30, saving you $135. You see it right there. You see the suggested retail price versus our price. Why not put that extra money back in your pocket? What more can you do with $135, right? And still get the same hotel you was going to book anyway. Think about it. Here's another one right here. The old way of booking. You're going to book on your favorite site, Expedia, right? You're going to get a room, 1 king bed, $206 a night plus tax. Your total is going to be $471 at the DoubleTree. Come on, book that same DoubleTree hotel, same amount of nights, right? $268.74. That's $203 in savings. $203 back in your wallet. $203 you can put towards a bill, or you can put towards your food and activities, or even your flight, right? How about that? It just made sense to me when I saw this thing, you guys. Here's another one right here, because I just got to keep it up there. It say show you in threes, right? Here's a third example. Going to Las Vegas, right? One of my favorite places. They used to call me Mr. Las Vegas. I go at least about 2-3 times a year, right? But you get the West Wing King, MGM Grand. Y'all already know you're going to get hit across the head at MGM, right? $192 a night for 3 nights plus tax. Your total is going to be $652. Come on over here to Trevorium with us and rock it out for $386.66. That's saving you $266. What you going to do with that? $266 in savings is way more of savings than it costs to get our highest level membership to start this membership. But I'm going to show y'all that here shortly so you can see how much it is to get started. But I just gave you a little clue right there. So you already know it's less than $266, right? So here you go. Travel points. You get an amazing Dreamcation platform where you get to accumulate some travel points and travel for the low. So your membership creates travel points for every dollar you spend. The initial enrollment earns you 1 travel point for every dollar. Your monthly fee earns you 2 travel points on every dollar. How cool is that? So you get to utilize those travel points on getaways and world tours within your Dreamcation platform. So our getaways are over 2,000 resorts around the world. These are personal trips up to 8 days, 7 nights with rates starting as low as $0 per night. That is not a typo. So if you can go somewhere and go for $0 per night just by using the points that you're receiving for your membership, would you go or would you go? Here's the world tours. These are group travel with like-minded people, just like that Jamaica trip I showed you, the picture I showed you earlier of 60 plus of us. We took that world tour, you guys, where we saved up to 70% off the retail rate, curated experience that included fun and special perks. It just made sense. You guys got to meet some amazing people that became like family now, you guys. We now not only business partners, but we like family, you guys. We love traveling and seeing the world and adding value to our life. Here's another one. Let me give you a few examples of our getaways and our world tours. So, boom, you decide to get a membership. How about going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico? 7 nights, 8 days. Retail price $499 for you as a member. That's already a steal in itself for an entire week, $499. I'm going. But you telling me I can apply 998 points to this trip and buy it down to $0 plus tax for my final cost. I'm going. For an entire week, $0, all I'm paying is the tax. It just made sense to me, you guys. Here's another example right here. Orlando, Florida, 1-bedroom suite, 8 days, 7 nights. As a platinum member, you can go for as low as $1 a night plus tax after you apply your points. Or you can go with it as a titanium member because there's levels to this thing, right? There's levels. You choose which membership works for your pocket. So the titanium membership, you get to go for as low as $18.43 a night plus tax after you're applying your points. I was with the $1, so of course I went with the platinum membership because it just made sense, you guys. But hey, do what works for you. All right. Now you got the getaways in Canary Island, Spain, because like I said, we're all over the globe, just not here in the US and Mexico. We're all over the globe. So you can choose even some locations like in Spain, Africa. Here's one right here in Spain, in the Canary Islands. I added this to my life list. I don't have a bucket list. I have a life list, you guys. I want to visit these places while I'm alive. All right. Studio room, 8 days, 7 nights. Platinum member get to go for as low as $0 plus tax after applying 8 points. Titanium members get to go for as low as $14.14 a night plus tax after applying their points. You choose which one works for you. But if you can go somewhere for $0 plus tax, why not? It just makes sense, you guys. Now I'm gonna talk about some of our world tours. We had over 100 world tours on the books this year. Last year, when the world just opened back up, I think we had the most like 17 to 20, you guys, and we was just opening back up. But this year, we went really into revenge travel, y'all. Opened up over 100 world tours, you guys. All of them has been taken and been having an amazing time. I just came from one myself a week ago, you guys. But I'm gonna give you a few examples of our world tours. These are the curated trips that the company's travel team go and put together for you. All you got to do is book it and show up. Here's New York, 4-star hotel. Breakfast is included during New York Fashion Week. That's a high-end week. You already know superstars and celebrities are out there, so they're going to drive the prices up for your hotels because they already know everybody coming to see them celebrities and the basket, the events, right? So 4 nights, 5 days. For you as a member, you can go for as low as $539 for 2 people after you apply your points. $539 for 2 people. That's less than $300 per person. Does it make sense? If it's not making sense already, save your questions to the end because I'm going to clear it up for you. All right. Now, here's Miami, Florida for all my beach heads. You're trying to get out there to the beach, right? Here's a waterfront property, 4-star hotel, 4 nights, 5 days, as low as $399 for 2 people. That's less than $200 per person. After you apply your points, you going or are you going? Why not? Every dollar that you're going to pay into the membership is coming back to you in points. Why not use those points and put it towards a trip of your dreams and go and have an amazing time for less? All right. Here's another one right here, Dubai. Let me go back to it because I know you was like, wait a minute, go back to Dubai because everybody want to go to Dubai, right? I've been there twice, but I've never been there for $1. Check this out, you guys. 5-star resort, waterfront property, includes breakfast daily, a $40, almost $50 breakfast at that because it's a buffet included in that trip daily. Your dates is April and September, so you got plenty of dates to choose from. But guess what? My friends who booked this in April, they got to go for $1, you guys. They went for $1 for 2 people. All they did was apply their points. That's all they did. They said, hey, let me apply all my points that is needed to bring it down to $1. They did just that, and they got to go for $1. But hey, it's about to be September now. You can still go for as low as $129 for 2 people. So if you can still go to Dubai, this amazing property for $129 for 2 people, are you going or are you going? It just makes sense, you guys. You just got to make up your mind and say, let's go. All right. Now, we have additional world tours that's on the ground that you can choose from that's all over the globe. Some people have never been to Bali. Add Bali to your life list. Add Venice, Italy. It's beautiful over there, you guys. Istanbul, Turkey. Take some places that you've never been. Get out of your normal. You've seen Jamaica. You've seen Mexico. You've seen the DR. But some of y'all haven't even seen that. But guess what? We got all of that right here with our world tours, you guys. I'm telling you, I only gave you a few of them, you guys, for the sake of time. But here's our membership levels to let you know, because like I said, there's levels to this, to let you know the prices. We ain't hear you across the head for no 1,000. We ain't hear you across the head for no 500. We're telling you simply, as a Titanium member, your membership is $130 to get started. $129.95. I'm rounding that nickel up. All right. So don't be like, oh, that ain't what that say. All right. TJ is going to round up. Okay. So $130 to get started. You know why? They're going to give you that back in 130 points, travel points that you can apply to any of those world tours or getaways. And then every month when you make that $69.95, $70, right, payment for your membership, they're going to give that back to you in the form of points. Now you're going to receive 140 points every month thereafter that you pay that $69.95. No, there's not a contract. It is a month by month payment. All right. From the day you join, you got a month before you'll pay your next monthly payment. All right. So $130 to get started. $70 that next month, right? So within your first 30 days, you're already been accumulated 270 points as a titanium member. Now you got the platinum membership. That's the highest of the memberships. That is the best of the best. Like I said, it made sense to me. I spend more than $250 on shoes. So I jumped on it real quick, fast, and in a hurry, you guys. When I saw it, it just made sense to me, right? It took 2 times for me to see it. Let me be truthful. All right. But I jumped on it, right? Because it made sense, right? So $250 to get started as a platinum member, $125 a month. You're going to pay $250 when you get started. They're going to give you that back in 250 points. Now, when you pay your 125, 30 days after that, they're going to give you that back in 250 points. How cool is that? You ain't losing a dime. They're giving you all your money back in the form of travel points that you can now go and apply to those world tours and bring them down to the lowest price, some down to $1. Are you going to be mad about that, that your money is being used to take you on an amazing vacation for the low? It just makes sense, you guys. So you got options to this thing, you guys. You can do travel club only, get the membership, and start enjoying all of the perks that we have with this membership. And it is 3 hours of training worth, right? I'm just telling you, this is how much stuff that comes with this membership, that it takes 3 hours to explain it all to you. But you can get the membership only and just start traveling and enjoying this amazing membership and all its perks. Or you can say, hey, I want to do option number 2, where I want to do the travel club and I want to get the partnership. I want to partner with you guys to start invite my friends and start making a supplemental income. If that's something that you want to do, all you got to do right now, you want to jump on before the end of the month, is pay $49.95 one time and $49.95 once a year to maintain a business. Your partnership, which now becomes a household business that the IRS recognized. All right. And I'm going to talk to you about that here in a minute. But I definitely wanted to break it down just a little bit more to show you why we got the best of the best, right? Why we're the new wave of travel versus the old way of travel. Now let's talk about these memberships right here. You see titanium and platinum, right? And you're probably in your feelings and, oh, I knew they was gonna be asking for some money, and oh, I ain't got $130, or I ain't even got $250. Let's talk about the old way of travel, what you would do if you wanted to go on a trip, when you always do one trip a year or one trip every other year, right? I'm trying to show you how you can go at least 2 to 3 every year, right? So you book with a travel agent, the old way of traveling, outside of your Expedia and your Priceline, okay? So you're going to get with a travel agent. There's a whole bunch of them on this call right now. I know, because they are members as well. My sister is one. So you're going to get a membership and you say, hey, when you get with a travel agent, you say, hey, I want to go to Jamaica. I just saw they put a picture of a good old Jamaica. It was at the Grand Palladium. Can you get that for me? I want to go there for this amount of days and blah, 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 yakety smackety, right? So you go and do that, and the travel agent go and look some places up for you and get you back your amount that you're going to have to pay, right? Going to get you back your quote. They're going to say, hey, it is about anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 per person for an all-inclusive resort. You like, oh, okay, that ain't nothing. But then they come back and tell you, all right, you got to pay at least $250 to $500 for your deposit to hold that booking, right? So you're going to pay $500 to hold the booking for a $3,000 to $4,000 trip, one trip. Now let's bring it on over here to this membership that you looking at, and you're looking at the money that it costs to get the membership right now. You in the back of your head, oh, $250, oh, $130. You know, you getting all itchy, right? It's like a fungus on you, right? But look at this right here, $250 to start this amazing membership that covers you and one other person, right? Even your family. I'm just saying, you saw the trips for 2 people, right? And the prices they were. So it's covering you for you and one other person, because you're getting your money back in points. And then you're going to pay $125 a month. Let's do that for a total of 1 year. Because mind you, you just took one trip for 1 year, paying almost $4,000, right? I'm going to show you how you can go on 2 to 3 trips, possibly 4, within 1 year off of this membership that costs $1,625. So you pay $250 to start, $125 a month. You do the math, that for 12 months. Your total for your membership for an entire year is $1,625. $1,625 for an entire year, paying $125 monthly. All right, because I want to talk to you about the highest level membership. Okay, so $1,625 versus $3,000 to $4,000, 2 to 3 trips versus just one trip a year. I think I'm gonna go with the membership. It just made sense to me. It just made sense. So I just really wanted to break that down to you guys just to let you know this is where it's at. So now that I'm going to switch, now that I'm done with that, talking about the product, and that is pondering in your mind right now. If you got questions, write them down or put them in the chat. I'm going to answer those as soon as I get done with this portion right here. Now, this is a totally optional portion, all right? You can say optional, right? Tell yourself it's optional, okay? You can choose to do it or you don't. But I have to do this, you guys. I have to because I feel like I'll be doing you this service if I don't. I want to definitely change. I tell people my purpose in life is to change people's mindset of way they think about multi-level marketing. That's one thing, but also how they think about money, being financially free, and also being time free, right? So 2 ways to create more time and money right over here with the cash flow quadrant, you guys. If you don't know about this right here, get this book, you guys. Mr. Robert T. Kiyosaki is the author of this book. He also is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Get into that professional and personal development, you guys. It definitely is needed, especially in these times. So cash flow quadrant talks about 4 ways to produce more income: linear income versus leverage and residual income. So let's talk about your linear income over here on the left side of this quadrant. All of us is on there. If you working a job, or if you're self-employed, you got your own business, you're entrepreneur, right? You are on this side of the quadrant. 95% of the working class people is over there, and only 5% of the money. Whole lot of people, not enough money. So you have the employee where you have a JOB, a just over broke is what I call it. You exchange time for money, right? There is no leverage. If you don't go to work, you don't make no money. If you don't clock in, you don't make no money. The longer you clocked in, guess what? The more money you make. But guess what? You're losing time to live, right? Because you got to be in that job. Then you got the self-employed. Same thing. You own a JOB. You own a just over broke. Same thing. There's a clock involved. If you don't make the product that's needed for your client, you don't make any money. All right. So I'm just trying to get you to cross over to the right side of the quadrant. I'm not telling you to quit your job or in your business. Keep them going. Use that money that you're making over there to finance your freedom. I'm talking about financing your financial freedom and financing your time freedom. All right. So on the right side of that quadrant, 5% of the working class people over there that got it. It's only 5% of people that really understood, and 95% of the money. So they're getting all the money. Less people over there, more money. I'm just trying to get you to transition over there. You got the business owners where you own a system like the one I'm about to share with you with Travorium. Whether it be with us or anybody else, just get involved with a business owner type system like this I'm trying to show you. And then the investor where you own investments. Your money makes money for you. Nowhere on that side of the quadrant do you see a clock where you got to clock in. Nowhere. All right. But it gets you to the point of making residual income. Are you going to be mad that a check is coming in every week or every month? I don't think so. So let me show you how you can get to the money over this. Just join the partnership. Like I told you earlier, that was option number 2. Join the partnership with us for $49.95 to get started right now. I'm telling you, get started before the end of this month, you guys. So it just be $50 to get started, and then $50 once a year. Because of course I'm rounding up, right? $50. $50 to start a business. And if you're an entrepreneur, you already know it costs 10 times that, right? Almost. And then $50 once a year to maintain it. If you are an entrepreneur and you own a business, a brick and mortar, you already know you ain't paying no $50 a month in business expenses. We talking about $50 once a year. You ain't even paying $50 a month in business expense. You're paying way more than that. But I'm trying to show you how you can get to make some substantial income, even to where some income that can get you those stepping stones to getting businesses started. All right. So the 10 days compensation plan, let's talk about why we got the best compensation plan out there in network marketing, period. Number one thing shared on social media is travel, everybody. Travel is the number one social media that's shared on social media, you guys. You go on there, go on your social media. Every time somebody go on a trip, is their birthday trip, is their anniversary, or is a wedding, or it's something. Somebody's on a vacation. Guess what? If you share this on your social media, you're doing something that you're already doing, because you're sharing Netflix, you're sharing Hulu, you're sharing to go shopping on Amazon, you're sharing stuff that's not making you a dime. I'm trying to show you how you can share something so simple as living life for less. With 3 people, they get a membership. Yours becomes free. And you earn those travel points every month thereafter. How cool is that? So if you know you got a girls trip and y'all go on girls trip all the time and y'all go on vacations, why aren't all of y'all got memberships? All 3 of y'all should have a membership, right? Or 4 of y'all, or 5 of y'all, however many of y'all it is. Therefore, it's like, hey, I'm going this time. I'm gonna book through mine. I'm gonna book and we're gonna go together on with me, and then we're gonna book on yours next time and just start living. It just made sense to me, you guys. We shared this concept with a few people, and now we're in 63 countries. Guess how easy that'll be for you? Look at your Facebook. Your Facebook didn't start with those thousands of friends and family members that you got on Facebook. It started with you sharing with one person and shared with another, invited another one, invited another one, invited another. Now you got over 1,000 friends on Facebook. Whether you talk to them or not, they following you and looking at your stuff, being nosy, right? Guess what? They're going to see when you start traveling. They're going to see when you start sharing this information. Don't get weird on them. Just start sharing your stuff just like you sharing Netflix and Hulu. Hey, I'm going to watch this movie on Hulu. You know what? Hey, y'all, I'm going to go on this trip for $1. What's the difference? Guess what? People are going to ask you how. You show them how. Let them make the decision. If they get a membership, boom, let's rock and roll. Let's get to making some money together. If not, cool. You know anybody that's ready to get started too, or like to travel more for less? Now, social sharing ripple effect, I just talked about that in reference to Facebook. It's the same way over here. You get 2 Facebook profiles when it comes to Travorium 10X compensation plan, because we work in the binary. So you get a left team and a right team. So basically 2 Facebook profiles. And you can grow them to out of this world like your Facebook profile is right now, the more money you'll make. But we're going to start with just 3 sales, getting you into the business profitability. All right. So with a minimum showing this with 3 people that love to travel just like you, and they get a membership on the same level as you or higher, you can start getting paid daily by this amazing company, you guys. So let's say you become a titanium member and you're going to share this with 3 friends, girlfriends, guy friends, whoever, family members, right? And they get a membership just like you, just because it's you, right? They get a membership. The company is now going to start paying you $2.26 a day. You do the math, pull out your calculator. $2.26 times 31 days is more than that $60, $69.95. It's more than $70. All right. So that is going to be into your e-wallet. On that 31st day, the company is going to take that out of the e-wallet, pay for your membership, and drop 140 points for you to utilize towards a world tour getaway. Is that cool or cool? It just made sense. Then if you decide to be a platinum member like myself, right, who got they extremely excited, right? I shared with 3 people, actually I shared with more than that within my first month, and boom, I haven't paid a membership since I joined. So I shared with 4 people. Actually, all they had to do is share with 3, but I shared with 4 people, right? The company's now started paying me $4.10 a day to take care of my membership monthly. You do the math, 410 times 31. 410 times 31 days is more than $125. The company's going to take that out of your e-wallet and drop that 250 points into your travel wallet. How cool is that? Now you can go and take a world tour getaway as those 250 points accumulate. And that's free. That's now free money just because you share with your friends. Guess what your friends are going to do? They're going to do the same thing because they're going to say, hey, I want my membership free too. So they're going to go and share with their friends. And guess what? They got a whole different set of contacts from you. Y'all probably only got a few friends and family members alike. But for the most part, everybody got a different set of contacts. Right? So they're going to go and share with their friends. Everybody's going to share. When your team grows to 8 to 12 people on your left team, 8 to 12 people on your right team, same for them. They can surpass you, right? They just might know more people than you. But soon as your both teams grow to 8 to 12 people on your left and your right team, you will become a 1-star director. That is $10 a day you'll be now getting paid by the company. That's $400 to $700 a month that you'll be making with this company. Who can use an extra $400 to $700 a month? I know I can. I ain't gonna complain. I was like, shoot, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? That's an extra $4,800 to $8,400 annually on top of what you're making with your job. So I'm not telling you to quit your job, but just doing this right here, part-time or anytime or whenever time, just sharing whenever you can. And your team grows to where it's making you an extra $4,800 to what you're making annually, you're 36, 56 or whatever, are you going to be upset about that? That's an extra 4,800 that can help you knock off some debt. But hey, I'm just sharing it, you guys. Just trying to change your mindset, change your thought process. Now, if your team can grow to 1 star, it definitely can grow to 2 stars. It's going to continue to grow because this what your friends and family members want to get their friends membership waive their points, and they want to get their free membership as well because they're going to share. You never know who knows who. You're only one person away from somebody who probably know hundreds of people, right? So if you hit 1 star, you can hit 2 star directly. That is having a team with over 25 to 40 on your left, 25 to 40 on your right team. All right. You will now be making $25 a day. I am a 2 star director, you guys. 1,500 to 2,500 a month. I can guarantee you that I'm getting that 15 to 2,500 a month, and I am excited about it. Right, 2 star travel ring that you get right there, that leadership ring that you'll get, that bling bling ring that everybody keep thinking I'm in a Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl. Like no, but I did win, right? I did win. I'm actually winning with my amazing travel club, and it opens up dialogue. But who's gonna be mad with making an extra 18,000 to 30,000 annually? Some people ain't even making that in their job. I'm just trying to show you how you can get to doing something different that can change your lifestyle. All right. So you can hit 2 star, you can hit 3 star. Coach D hit this. Actually, was this when I joined. Coach Phyllis, my good friend, 3 star director, now all the way to hitting 4 star, you guys. She hit this. I mean, she hit 1, 2, and 3 star in 1 year. It was just that fast for her because, like I said, you never know who knows who. Right? And you never know who's looking for something that's going to change their life. I always tell people, if you're telling me $250 is a lot for you right now, this is why you need something like this. This should be something that should have clicked in your brain and saying, this is why I need something like this. I'm 30 plus years old and I ain't got $250 to spare. Oh man, I need to be doing something different. All right. So if you can hit 3 star, that's $70 a day, making you an extra 30 to 40,000 annually. I don't think anybody be mad about that, especially if you're not making that in your job. Well, are you gonna be mad if you're making that in your job and it's being doubled? I don't think so. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm just telling you to let it finance your future. All right. So then, boom, you can hit 3 star, you can hit 4 star, you guys. 50,000 to 60,000 annually. A lot of people ain't even making that in a job. Maybe at this point you're gonna be like, hey, I'm ready to quit that job because this is where it's at right here. And you can start even investing that money that you're making into something else that you really wanted to do, that you really wanted to start, business that you wanted to start. Now you get to do it without having to get a loan and all that good stuff. Just think about those things, you guys. And then here's the ambassador. Coach D is the ambassador. That's the ambassador of Team Legacy. She's this right here in 4 years. So my thing is, she did this in 4 years. That's a clue. You can give this 3 to 5 years with any business. You got to give it 3 to 5 years for it to start really giving you some income. But you telling me 3 to 5 years, you can't be an ambassador? That's you shortchanging yourself. All right. So that's making anywhere from 90,000 to 110,000 annually. At this point, I'm sure you're gonna be ready to fire your boss, right? But I'm just showing you these things. I'm not trying to impress it on you. I'm just letting you know it is real. It's just on you saying, let's go. It's on you making that step. And not being afraid to share the information with your friends and family, and them not being afraid to say, because it's you, I'm gonna lock my arms with you. Because it's you, let's get to the money. Because it's you, let's travel the world. We got the best product there is. You cannot taste, touch it, or feel it, but you can experience it. And everybody across the globe is experiencing. This is something that is needed for everybody, from children on up to elders. This ain't something that is just for one demographic. Children to elders, no matter what your race, color, or creed, you guys, they're out there traveling the world. Travel is never going to go anywhere. It's only getting bigger and better. So with that being said, let's talk. Let me show you our daily residual pay chart so you can see all the way from basic director all the way to executive chairman. 96,000 a month. 96,000 a month. Are you going to be mad if you say yesterday, shared this with a few people, that shared with a few people, that shared with a few people, that shared with a few people, and within 4, 5, 10 years, you're making this? Because we haven't even reached executive chairman yet. 2 star, 3 star ambassadors at the most. But you're going to be upset with you making that right there residually, meaning it's going to outlive you. Your job money will not outlive you. If they fire you today, that money stops. If you die today, that money stops. How about having residual income that can go beyond you, that you can will over to your kids and kids' kids? It just makes sense, you guys. So we travel different over here at Trevor. Hoping I change your mindset at some point. If not, like I said, this is the time for me to ask you the question: are you ready to get started? So there are three types of people on this call. You're a person. You said, "Hey, TJ, you got me at the free, and you got me at I maybe need this because I ain't got $130 to spare. I might need to go and try to find a way to get this $130 so I can get started. And I know a lot of people, right? You ready to get started? Let's get you started right away. We're going to point you in the direction of the person that invited you and help them get you started. All right. Then if you're that B person, you're going to like, oh man, I got to move some money around, or it's not right now. You know what I'm saying? Get back with me in a month or a week or so, however it is. Just let your friend or family member know the date to get back with you. Right? Stop being weird. Don't get weird on them. Don't and think every time they call you, they're going to talk about Chivorium. No, they're not. You told them to call you back on the 30th. That's when they're going to call you back. Other than that, it's business as usual, right? They're going to talk to you just about like anything else, right? And then if you're that C person, you just negative Nancy. I don't care what he say. It is one of them pyramid scheme. Okay, give me your clue of a pyramid besides your job, because you're an employee. You're not surpassing that boss or that supervisor. Matter of fact, some jobs they bring in a new supervisor, and y'all like, oh man, I don't like the new GM. I don't like why the GM want you? You've been working there 10 years. Right? So I'm just impressing something else on you that's showing you that you got to change your mindset, especially when it comes to multi-level marketing, because it is the best thing that's out there to put some substantial income in your pocket. You just got to make up your mind. But if you're that C person, that is okay. Just let your friend know, hey, it ain't for me, but I know somebody who loves to travel. I'm that friend that's going to share it with somebody for you. All right. So if you're that friend or family member, do just that. Okay. So with that being said, I'm now going to open up for questions, you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I am Thomas Flowers, you guys. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. First, I'm going to bring up my boy Mark once again so he can give you his you know what I'm saying, his spiel on his very first world tour with me and a whole lot of my other team members and family and friends to Colombia just last week. They just got back last week. So go ahead, Mark. I know you on still. Go ahead and open up your mic and just give us your why you said yes, and then how was your very first world tour that you selected to go on.
Hey everybody, man, I'm telling you, Chivorium actually changed the way that I do things. Even before COVID. I wish I would have ran into this before COVID. But we just got back from Colombia, South America, Cartagena, Colombia to be exact. And we had a ball. It was 12 of us from our group that was down there, but from what we heard, it was another group of Chivorium members down there as well. But we had a ball. We went 4 days, 5 nights. We actually stayed 2 additional nights over there, and the trip itself was actually $1 for 2 people, breakfast included, 4-star resort. Had a ball. They catered to us just like we were superstars, and it was totally amazing. That was my first world tour. I have been I went to Vegas before, but it wasn't on a world tour, but I did book that Vegas trip through the back office. But it was totally amazing. When I say amazing, it was totally amazing. Again, we went with 12 people, and I said yes to Chivorium because, again, it just made sense to me. And the night that I joined, I had talked to TJ and I had talked to Ronithia, and the money that I was spending before on cruises and doing other stuff, it just made sense. It just made sense. Like you said, he gave y'all the numbers. 6 hours, let's just round it up, 1625 for the year. I done that on one trip. And after I paid for that trip, I had nothing left after that. I was done. With the world tour that I just took, used my points, booked the price. As soon as I booked my world tour, the very next month, my points started over again. So I used part of my points to go to this one. We are going to Puerto La Valla in October for my birthday. And I'm hoping David Hart would drop something else before the end of the year so we could take something else for my 20th anniversary coming up. But we ain't going to do that just yet. We just going to wait and see. But again, it's a no-brainer. It's no-brainer. 2 to 3 trips a year for the whatever your monthly membership will cost you. You do the math. But again, like I said, you book with that travel agent. Once you take that trip, it's over. You take a trip with Travorium, only thing you doing is re-ing up for your next trip. So it's just amazing. Again, Travorium, like I said, y'all can do the math, y'all can do this, all that other kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, nothing beats what we got going on over here. Nothing at all. But TJ, we do have a one or two questions if nobody else got a burning testimony.
Come on in, them questions. Bring them in. Hey, I appreciate you for that, Mark. Thank you, brother. We had a good time, didn't it?
We had a ball.
Thank you again, Mr. David Hart, for that. So who else? What questions that we got, you guys?
So TJ, I want you to check the prices again.
They need to see the prices.
Yes, if you can go over the prices one more time.
All right, let's see. Let me share my screen. You guys give me 1 minute. All right. Any other questions outside of that as I get this up?
TJ,
the other question. Go ahead, Coach D. Coach D, you muted, Coach D. You muted.
Can you check your inbox? David Hart is actually on here. So if people have questions, he's actually on the Zoom.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, welcome, Mr. Hart.
I've already spoke with him.
Okay.
So we after you finished that question, then Mark had another one, and then I told him we'll bring up Mr. Hart so he can talk.
Okay, I'm trying to get my screen.
Okay, so while you doing that, Mark, ask the second question you said.
The other question actually was for you and Renithia, TJ. The ongoing training. If you join as a member, do you have additional training after that?
Yes.
I
answer it, bro, while you
go
do
ahead,
that.
Go ahead.
Yes, we definitely have additional training, and that's what I like. You know, a lot of times people that has never been in MLM, they feel like they're gonna be stuck and by themselves, but they're not. Just like Sunday, we had a big back office training, and we had so many people that was on there that it was exciting. I want to thank TJ again for doing that back office training on Sunday, because it was people who had just joined 3 hours before that and hopped on. So we had several people. And then also like next week, they're also doing training in New Orleans. Mr. Hart is doing Ignite Your Business training. So there's always that room to grow. There's always teams giving other trainings to help you. So it's not like you in this by yourself. So there will be lots of training. Whoever sponsor you, they can get you in the right, point you in the right direction, tell you when the trainers are coming. And like I said, we always talk about your first training should be a tour of your back office, which we did Sunday for over 25 members. And they was excited because they felt like they could get they had a start and wasn't lost, but they knew exactly what was back there in the back office. So at this time, I'm gonna let you, TJ, go over the prices, and then I'm gonna introduce Mr. Hart.
All right. Thank you for that, sis. So hoping that answers your question. So yes, we do. We definitely make sure you know what you got. But here's our membership prices again. If you wanted me to go over those once again. So you got 2 options. All right. You got the travel club only, where you get the membership, enjoy this amazing product, and start traveling more for less. You choose which one works for you. I'm gonna tell you about the most popular membership, which is titanium, and the deepest discounted membership, where you get the deepest discounts. You know, they're buying it down to $0. You know, deepest discount, which is the platinum, like I said, the best of the best. If you like your caviar with caviar, this is what if you out there buying Jordans and Gucci and Prada, platinum should be for you. All right. But anyway, you got $129.95. One time is what you're going to pay for the titanium membership. The company is going to give you that back in the form of points, 130 points right away. So time you get started, so just look at it as you paying your down payment on your trip with a travel agent, all right? And then you got to pay monthly payments, right? Till you go on the trip. Just look at it like that, okay? So it's $69.95 a month. So I'm rounding up $70. You're going to pay $70 every month on that same day from that you joined on, right? That following month, and you're going to get 140 140 points, because they're going to double what you pay in your monthly to 140 points. Okay, so within your first 30 days, you got 270 points. Then your other 30 days after that, guess what? You pay that $69.95, you pay another, you're going to get another 140 points. And it's just going to accumulate. Then you just start using them, all right? Start using your points. You have up to 2 years, right? Up to 2 years to let them accumulate before they stop at that. All right, they don't go no higher. All right, so then you got the platinum membership, where it is $250 one time, $250, $249.95, rounding up. All right, you're gonna get a 250 points right away. 250 points right away. Then it's gonna be 125 a month, where they're gonna double that as well and give you that back to you as 250 points. So within your first 30 days, you got 500 points. Right, that right there shocked me and it got me excited. I'm like, cool, I'm getting points faster, right? But then 3-4 months, you already got 1,000 points. So you can apply them to your trips and buy them down to the lowest price, or however you want to do it. But telling you what, you're not losing the dime. It just makes sense. I'm telling you, we got our CEO on here. I'm super excited about that, right? But you know, it's got the CEO who really explained it and answer any questions that you may have as well. So if that answered your questions, please feel free to ask again if you've got anything else or something that I missed. Also, part 2, the option number 2, the travel membership and the partnership. You can do the partnership and start being able to market this. All right. You can't market it if you just want to be a customer, right? You just want the product. If you want to, you know, get the product out there and share it with your family and friends, you got to get the partnership. All right. It's only $50 one time and $50 once a year. $50 to get started, $50 once a year to keep it going. How cool is that? So hopefully that answered your question when it comes to that.
All right, thank you, TJ. At this time, I want to introduce to some and present to others our CEO, Mr. David Hart. It was a surprise when I let him in the room, but Mr. Hart, welcome to our Tuesday travel presentation. Hope we did the company justice, and you can take it away.
You guys knocked it out of the park tonight, and I'm actually in Houston in a layover in the airport, and I was scrolling through messages on my Facebook page, and I saw this presentation, and I said, you know what, I'm going to jump on this and listen to the tremendous leadership, present the opportunity. I thought I was going to be able to sneak on, but I didn't realize that my name came up on the screen. So, but you know, for all those people that are brand new in the business, I would just share with you that you couldn't be connected with a better group of leadership than what you have on this call right now in our company. And you know, who you hang out with and who you run with in business has a lot to do with your success. And this group knows how to present the opportunity. Well done tonight. This group has tremendous success in leadership, and we all know how to help train, guide, and assist you on finding success in our company, Trevorium. And for those of you that are looking at our business for the first time, or if you're in our business, one of the things you got to understand is that you can move very quickly past the definition of what Trevorium is, because everybody wants to travel. And it doesn't take very long to understand the value within our membership, because there's true value within our membership here at Trevorium. And then finally, you know, the bigger point is, if you've invested time to be on this call tonight, if you're in our business and you're building our business, or if you're looking at it for the first time, you know, the opportunity to create income with us is real. It's not get rich quick. It's going to take some work to get it done, but it's so worth it, because you have the ability to go out and create residual based income. And for a lot of people, when they hear that, they go, well, what does that actually mean? That means that when you develop leadership below you and you get somebody that's like-minded in the business, like our leaders, or like you become, or the people that below your team becomes focused on building their business because they see the ability for their dreams, desires, and aspirations to become real. What happens is you have this denominator, X factor in your business, where that person somewhere showed up in your business through social media, through a friend of a friend, maybe you bumped into somebody at the airport, wherever, but they get involved and they see it for what's in it for them. Well, guess what? Their efforts, energy, and efforts that they bring to the team, our company is going to pay you for all those efforts. And that's how you get to the point where you create residual based income, because it's not just based on you trading dollars for hours. And if anything, if you're on this call tonight, whether you do our business or not, you need to start thinking of creating income in this fashion, where it's not just you trading dollars for hours, but how can you make money that is income that's generated from maybe the foundation that you laid and put in place 2 or 3 years ago. And that's what successful people do. That's what people that create income, and that's what people that create lifestyle do, is they look for ways to create income that's not based on punching a clock or trading dollars for hours. So you guys did a phenomenal job tonight. I really thought I was going to be able to step on this Zoom tonight and not say who I was. I thought I was going to come up in the background as Triborium leader. And then I got that message from Renithia, said, hi, Mr. Hart. And you know what? It's a pleasure to be on the call and just share with you guys, share from my perspective with the folks tonight. We are a rock solid company. We're in our 10th year of doing business. We're debt free. We are in 60 plus countries. We've never missed a commission payroll cycle ever, and nor will we ever. Every person that goes on our world tours, we deliver on every single product that we talk about or service. So you can count on our company delivering on our part. You just have to go deliver on your part. Where it starts with is a dream. What do you want out of life? What are you looking to change? And once you have that dream and you start to manifest it, you have to have the faith to walk it out and see it become real. So with that, Thomas, great job tonight. I'll throw it back to you. I know that we also have Deborah Taylor on the call tonight. She's a dear friend of Adela and I, and also see Phyllis Terry on the call. Renita, it's good to see you, and all the other leaders that are on the call. Now I have to go start looking at names that are on the call, but it's great to see all the people on the call, and you guys do such a fabulous job. So back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, y'all. Y'all heard it from the CEO. Thank you so much, Dave, for joining us tonight. That was awesome, y'all. So look, if you're a guest tonight, you really got a plus tonight. Your friend blessed you double time tonight. So thank you for if there are any other questions, I would love to answer those questions. Also, got Coach Phyllis and Ro and Coach Dion, and Coach Miss Judy is on. I say Coach Miss Judy. Well, Miss Judy is on, so that is my sponsor. But I also wanted to let you guys know, if you saw something special tonight, definitely let us know if you're an A, B, or C person, or let your friend that invited you know if you're an A, B, or C person. The next thing, if you want to check us out, continue to check us out. We got Wednesday night, Coach D do a wonderful presentation. Thursday, Regina's on. She do an amazing presentation on Thursday. Friday, Coach Tanya and Marcy do an amazing presentation. So you got plenty of time to catch this information, you guys, and just see if it's going to be for you or not. But let your friend know that, you guys, so we can know how, hey, we don't know how to approach you. We want to know, but we don't want you to miss out on the blessing that we received. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna hand it back over to you, Ro. Thank you guys so much. If there's no other questions, like I said, here's your time to ask those questions. You got a wealth of knowledge. We are your research, all right? Because we're doing it, all right? We are doing it, so we are your research. So let us answer your questions. You got a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of leaders on this call right now, and the CEO at that. So if you got any other questions, please let us know. If not, I'm gonna hand it back over to you, Ro. Thank you.
All right, thank you. There's no questions in the chat, but I know Mark wanted to let Mr. Hart know what happened when we went to the desk for to extend the room for 2 more days. So Mark, you can unmute your mic.
Mr. Hart, if you still on, I hope you can hear me. God knows, I hope you can hear this right here. So we went to the desk. We went to the desk to stay over. The World Tour was from Wednesday to Sunday, but we wanted to stay past the 4th. We wanted to stay to the 5th. So we went to the front desk and asked the lady, can we book for 2 more nights? Over there in Colombia, of course, they language is different. So the lady called somebody else over there, and she in turn called somebody else over there, which we think was the manager. So the lady said after she done looked through the thing, it took them about 10 minutes to get back with us. Me and Ro thinking that they booked. We're gonna have to get kicked out. They booked. So the lady came back and she said, we can book you for 2 more nights, but it's no way that we're going to give you the price that you booked this world tour with. She said, it's no way we can give you that price. We can book you, but it's no way we can give you that price. And we was like, that's fine, lady. We just want to be able to stay. So that right there goes to show you that the prices that Mr. Hart is able to get for some of these world tours is the hotels can't even give you. That's how special and how deeply discounted these prices are. But I wanted to tell you that. I wanted to tell him that, man, this lady, it was like she looked at that computer. I don't know how he got this price, but we can't do that. That was it. So I hope you was able to hear that, Mr. Hart. That's a good job, sir.
I did. That's a great testimony, PJ. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like you guys had a great time.
Man, we had a ball, and they treated TJ like he was a superstar, and we partied like it was his birthday, like it was 1995.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
Gotta have fun.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mark, for that testimony. At this time, I'm going to call Dr. Phil up for closing, but I want to make sure that everyone that knows New Orleans is next week. The world tour starts. So if you can't get to the world tour, at least get to the training that will be held on July 23rd. So please make sure, get with your teams, your leaders, and see what you need to do to get to that training next week. So at this time, Dr. Phil, if you're able to come up, please do so.
I am. Thank you again, TJ, for a wonderful, another triumphant Tuesday night. Well, I got part of my voice back. I am so excited about that. It's coming back full, and what a grand surprise to have David Hart with us tonight. Mr. Hart, you are amazing, top-notch CEO of all the world companies, and we sure appreciate you that you would come to sit in tonight. What a sudden surprise, and we're in that season of surprises, and certainly you are one of our surprises tonight. Thank you again for taking out that time and joining Tuesday Night Travel with us so much. We appreciate that. I want to say that for the guests that's on here tonight, TJ, from that amazing presentation, I'm sure they're ready to sign up because I was ready to do it again myself. And if you are that guest tonight and your friend took out the time to invite you, maybe you are that A person who says, look, you got me when you told me you went to Colombia for $1. What? Tell me how I can get there too. So you're that person. You're that A person, put it in the chat, say, as soon as I get off, tell your person that invited you to send you that link so you can sign up for the Christian Jubilee. Honey, we are ready to set you free for travel. That's what we do here at Trevorium. Then we have that B person you said, TJ, they said, they just need to move some money around right quick, and they're going to do some moving around, and they'll be ready, maybe not tonight, but on tomorrow or the next, but this week they're coming. You're that B person. We're waiting for you. They're going to send you a link. And if you have any questions, we'll be glad to get those questions answered for you. And that C person, we love you just as much because you have some friends and you have some family members that are ready to travel. And then you heard this and you say, you know what? I'm not ready, but I can go tell it. Be like the woman at the well. So let me tell you about a man named TJ that told me all about Trevorium, and I'm ready to do what he told me to do. He gave me a well of water that's going to give me life and life forevermore. So you that C person with a well of water that's you're ready to take it to someone else. Go and tell it and let them know that Trevorium is ready to help them to travel more for travel for less. So come and join us and make sure that whatever you do, we can see you at the beach or we can see you at the bank. But one thing about Mr. Hart, he has us to go to the beach and the bank. He know how to put them bees together. That's what we do at Trevorium. Back to you, Anita.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Phil. So at this time, I just want to say, get back with the person that invited you tonight and let them know if you're ready to get started. And we have to switch over to another channel because we have a corporate call on Facebook that we cannot miss. So for all the partners, please switch over to Facebook for our training call. And I thank everybody for coming out this evening. Have a blessed night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank y'all so much.